Haha. I'm recording. Oh, my daughter is foraging chives, wild onions. So I think one of the biggest questions I get asked hiking is, how do I get into hiking? So many people really are just like, oh, Andy, I want to get into hiking. I love hiking. I love this. I love doing, I want to be out here, but I've never done it before. I'm a city kid, whatever or whatnot. And anyway, so people are always like, Andy, how do I get into hiking? My answer for them is really not very romantic or anything. It's just go and do it. I remember when I first wanted to get into hiking, I was on Instagram just trying to figure it out. I follow a few Instagram hiker accounts and I messaged them. I'm like, hey, I really want to get into hiking, but I've never really done this before. How do I do it? How do I find trails? And the first thing I said is just, download the app All Trails and you'll find some trails near you, which I had never even heard of it before, which is funny because I've actually done work for them in the past. I've worked for them. I've done events with them and stuff. So it's been crazy, kind of, I don't know, what's the word? Unreal, maybe? I don't know. It's been very full circle for me to work with them. So anyways, I did that and I came up to a trail near here that's over there-ish, called Hobart Bluff. And then we did this trail and Lower Table Rock. And it's really not that hard. And so many people you see these hikers on Instagram and on YouTube and I gotta get into this and that. And yeah, it's super important for you as a hiker to, of course, have the right gear for the area you're in so you can stay safe. I think we overthink it too much. I think we're like, oh, I gotta do all this. I gotta spend all this money. I gotta do all this and that. My advice to people, and it's super not impressive, is to just get out here. Just come out and hike. Just do it. My daughter's saying, Nike, just do it. We overthink the outdoors so much. And yes, there's things you should know about leaving no trace and making sure you only leave footprints and take only pictures. Absolutely. But these spaces are for everybody. And so when people ask me, Andy, how do I get into the outdoors? I say, just do it. Just get out here. Find spaces near you. It doesn't even have to be out in the wilderness. Yeah, I live in an amazing area in Oregon where I can come out, this is 45 minutes from our house. It was a 2.5 mile hike up and we're at this beautiful peak. Mount Shasta's over there. You can't see it because there's clouds. I'm really bummed out about the clouds. I'll have to come up here again next week. But you see Mount Ashland there, you see Pile of Rock over there. It's gorgeous and it's beautiful. My advice to you is to just come out here, to just do it, to just find a way to find green spaces and walk on a trail. It doesn't have to be super complicated. I know a lot of people work and live in urban areas. There are green spaces and we need to support those green spaces because if we don't support those green spaces, we don't have them. So my advice to anyone who wants to get into hiking is just get into it. You'll figure it out. There are blogs, there are vlogs. I don't do a whole lot of hiking gear reviews and stuff like that because there are plenty of great ones out there. Hike Oregon, Darwin, plenty of my friend, many of you know me from my friend Miranda, who's awesome, who does amazing gear and review and hiking how-to tutorial videos. So I just want to inspire you to find your way to get out here, get All Trails. You need some gear, you want to bring the 10 essentials and link below I'll have a link to the 10 essentials, what you kind of need, water, food, repair, you want proper shoes for the terrain you're hiking on, you want to bring extra clothing, in case the weather changes. Like here, we're expecting it to not rain, but it did rain for a little bit. And so, because the weather changes really quickly at higher elevations, especially in the spring and summer. And right now, it's getting sunny. I'm really hoping we're gonna be able to see Shasta at some point because that would be cool. Just get out here. These places are for everyone. They are for everyone to enjoy. They are not free. I understand there is a barrier for a lot of people, economic barrier, because it costs money to drive out here. It costs money for a lot of people in a lot of spaces because you have to have passes to get into those spaces. I get that, I understand. But fun fact, a lot of local libraries have passes, national park passes, state park passes, county park passes you can use, and you can check them out to go explore these areas, which is really cool. This space is in the Cascade-Siskiyou National Monument right outside of it. It's called Grizzly Peak. Luckily, there is no financial barrier to entry, but 22-minute drive from Ashland. So, it takes some gas, it takes some resources. But yeah, just get out here. These spaces, 27, 26, 25, I don't know. just get out here. These spaces are for everybody. So if you want to get into hiking, I say just go get on all trails, find some hikes that are near you, around you, even if they're just in a local park and it's just a mile or half mile, it doesn't matter. Get out here and enjoy it, and you'll find yourself working your way up, challenging yourself more and more. You don't need to be this epic hiker who conquers the PCT tomorrow. You just find a trail, make sure you have the right gear for that trail, water, food if you need it. In some of these spaces, you know, you're in an urban area and you just, it's a loop trail, and you may just need to bring some water with you. And you'll figure it out, because these spaces are for everybody, and they're beautiful and they're wonderful. And I'd encourage you just to get out here and enjoy them. So that is my advice to you. Just do it. Just hike. Just go for the hike. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, and you will be okay. That is my suggestion to y'all. Thanks for watching my little rant on the hiking. Also, I really like that my camera does this. It follows me around. It's kind of fun. If you don't already, follow me on all the socials at Andy Films and Hikes. Click on the videos here and hear all that stuff around me. I'm gonna hold them up. My daughter's laughing because she's really into YouTube. And yeah, follow along. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm getting a lot of subscribers on here, which is really stinking cool. Love you all and have a great day. Bye.